Hey guys, Hey guys, Mustang in here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. And so today it is time. We are going to take STR Cooler with his EZA up against Cell Max. I did the video already for the Cooler Core stage, so we do have the Wicked Bloodline support memory. So he is going to be getting a permanent 10% buff. And yeah, we'll go ahead and see how good he is going to be. So obviously, as a unit that sacks defense, we want to try and do what we've done in some of these other runs, where we essentially stall with any units who don't need to super. So I actually haven't seen this at all. Obviously, it's been in the files for a while, but okay, that's actually really cool. There's a lot of detail in that as well, man. That's crazy. Alright, so obviously we super with you. Can we not 18 key super with you? No, literally impossible. Okay. Alright, well, unfortunately, the problem is this team is just going to be too strong. Like, we're not going to be able to stall, like, at all. And yeah, Cell Max can't be attack lowered or defense lowered. So that means we can't get the additional from Cooler's passive. So we are going to be relying on hidden potential additionals, which unfortunately we did not get. And then, of course, we are buffing STR Cooler, LR Cooler, with our TUR Cooler. So he's going to do tons of damage. Actually, yeah, Cell Max dodging is probably exactly what we want. And then additional normals and not additional supers. Actually, that is, you know, kind of perfect. Because Garlic Jr., he's not going to do crazy damage. We'll get with. Unfortunately, though, that means we won't get another turn of the STR phase with Cooler. But at least we can, I guess, get straight back to him, right? So I brought the Namek Freezer just because obviously he's useful against the Tech Cell Max phase. So we'll go ahead and do this. Actually, I should have just not supered with Freezer, should I? Because I think he probably kills, and then this other Cooler gets no stacks, which is unfortunate. But oh wow, he still didn't kill. I forgot just how weak Golden Freezer is offensively. But alright, so you at least get one super, because of course the LR Coolers need to attack as many times as possible to actually get fully built up. But let's see, what are we looking like here on this turn? So yeah, 376k defense. Again, I can't avoid getting the super with you. So I'm gonna have to deliberately not get Janemba's passive because we can't give them even more buffs. And I also don't want Janemba to super because I want to do as little damage as possible, which is going to be pretty difficult when Cooler is LR Cooler's just going to go off. Now, we have been unfortunate that we haven't gotten the additional from the Hidden Potential either of the two turns. Obviously, his additional from his passive being locked behind the enemy being attack or defense lowered is pretty unfortunate for some of these events where you can't do it even right from the start. Because some of the red zone bosses, you can lower their attack on the first phase. So that obviously gives him that opportunity to get those additional supers. But, I mean, look at this. We're just going through this way too quickly. And now we're at Cell Max. Or tech, well, we've always, I always do this, but we're at Tech Cell Max. So, yeah. Unfortunate. So what we need to do, obviously we need to, hopefully we need to make sure we don't get supered on this Cooler, because this Cooler is the one that didn't get any build-up, so has only attacked once. Which means if he doesn't get multiple additional 12 key supers here, he is going to take a lot of damage. But we'll see what happens. Of course, if he gets supered, he'll die. So ideally, he's going to super attack Golden Freezer in one of these two slots. Otherwise, we could be in serious trouble. All right, there we go. And we dodge. Let's go. All right, 0 damage. But now we need to see these additional 12 key supers. And this is always the problem with STR LR Cooler against Cell Max. Is when you're not built up, you don't get the guaranteed additional. He needs to get, like, at least 2 12 key supers, I think, to tank normal attacks for double digits. Although, is this my one or the friend one? This is my one. So my one is Rainbow. Oh, wow, yeah. With the support from Garlic Jr., he only needs one 12-key super to tank Cell Max for double digits. That's actually really good. Now, hopefully, he doesn't super attack again, because he could do that. Oh, okay, good. Alright, so I think we do this then, yeah. As much as it's weird to float off this cooler, he is the one that we're here to show off. And if I put him in slot 1, I mean, 463k defense is good, but it's not Survivor Super in slot 1 good. So, or do I put him here? Because, I mean, if he gets supered, we know he's going to die. After supering, he should tank reasonably well. Like, I want to see him tank some attacks. But then, obviously, at the same time, I want to keep him on rotation. So, we'll see what happens here. Hopefully, we don't get supered on the STR cooler at the end. I think as long as he doesn't super attack in his first, like, 3 attacks, he can't double super. Alright, perfect. So, we should live this. And then as long as the friend gets good additionals, we should be fine. 6.69. Obviously, his attack doesn't increase, unfortunately. Only stacks defense. But his defense should be looking pretty good. We got the additional normal from the hidden potential. So, not a lot of luck with the hidden potential on this run for Cooler. But, was that 14 million for LR Cooler? Okay, that's pretty good. Now we need to get at least one 12-key super. There we go. Because the friend is Rainbow. 10 million? That's the additional 12-key. He could do 4 of those. And it's 10 million. That's actually crazy. Oh, he's going to do another one. So, good lord. Like, these two coolers together, they're just an unstoppable force. So, yeah, double-digit damage from your attacks. Thank you. Now, unfortunately, I think we are dead now because unless there's a slot with no attacks... Because, yeah, Golden Freezer is not going to have his passive active. And so we are going to die. Which is unfortunate, because it means we won't get another turn of the STR Cooler greatness. But I guess we'll do this. We'll see if we somehow manage to kill it. We could kill him with Cooler if Cooler just absolutely goes off. But unfortunately, I think because we didn't get the passive for Freezer. Mine does have full dodge, so if he double dodges, we'll be fine. But if he doesn't double dodge, then we are literally dead. I think we're just dead anyway. If Janemba takes 75k from a normal, he dies to a super, definitely. Yes, 600,000. Alright, well, let's jump back in and see some more STR Cooler. Okay, so we are back to the tech phase now. I'm pretty sure we did manage to get one double super along the way with the STR Cooler. So he is at 550k. I think he's literally supered like 3 times. Which is pretty good. The fact that LR Cooler is at 430 at the start of the turn is really good. So we need to heal, though, because we ideally want you in slot 1. And again, we'll keep the LR... we'll keep Metal Cooler on rotation. We'll keep the TUR EZA Cooler on rotation, just because he's the one that we kind of want to show off here. So after this super attack, he should tank normal attacks for double-digit damage, right? And then it just comes down to what the LR Cooler does at the end. Now, unfortunately, Cell Max has super attacked early enough that he could super again in slot 3, which would be very unfortunate. I just want to see what Cooler does. Because Cooler, we could get a double super, obviously. He has 25 additional. I just want to see what he's going to take from a normal attack. Because we got barely any time to stall. Just like the first run, it absolutely raced through the first 2 phases. So, okay, we only got the 1 super. And then he takes, yeah, double-digit damage. So, we didn't even get time to stall and stack him up. And he takes double-digit damage from Cell Max. Now, obviously, to actually be able to survive a super attack from him, he's going to have to stack up, like, more than the event allows you the time to do, which is unfortunate. But, I mean, he can tank his normal attacks, which is pretty good. Don't super again. Of course he did. Why do you have to be attacking 4 times at the end? Alright, well. Alright, so we are back again. We are gonna... I think we might transform here just so we can see an actual turn of him transformed. Because he's up to 494k. So once we transform, that defense will actually go above that. And then we should hopefully, if we can get the orbs, we'll get the support from Janemba as well. And so then, again, he should tank normal attacks perfectly fine. The problem, of course, is if he gets super attacked. So now that we transform, because we're not fighting against a Saiyan or Hybrid Saiyan, we need to make sure we get rainbow orbs in order to get crit chance. So I think we can... Oh, see, I don't know how I'm going to be able to do this and also get orbs for Janemba. What about if I do this? Because I don't care about supering with you. And then that's not going to connect the tech orbs the way I want it to, is it? Oh, man. Well, I want to get the rainbow orbs to get the crit chance for Cooler. If we can't get the support, we can't get the support. Janemba can be annoying like that sometimes, but so his defense is 530k. So we'll see what he takes normal attacks for. Hopefully, literally the first attack he takes isn't a super, and then we'll see. But I did manage to stall a little bit longer in this run, because this is the first turn of Tech Cell Max, and it is turn 6. And that's why we are able to transform STR Cooler. But let's see what he does here. So 6.6 mil. Now remember, he can super attack up to 4 times if we get good RNG. So let's see what we do. We get the crit. Alright, we get an additional normal. Can we get at least 1 extra super here? Alright, that's the second one from his passive. So then we also still have the potential for the hidden potential here as well. So let's see. Can we crit on this one as well? No. Still did a decent amount of damage overall. And we did get the additional, but it was only a normal. And then, yeah, he takes like 3,000 damage. 10,000. So he took about 20k from 4 attacks. That's pretty good, all things considered. A unit that you want to stack up for potentially as long as possible. Then transform. And then we still managed to do that. That's actually pretty crazy. So I think we actually might, now obviously it depends, we might be able to actually win this run, depending on how well these next couple of turns go. Because we've got support for Cooler. So Cooler's got his full 24 key. We should be looking pretty good here. Basically, Cooler eating a super in the middle is obviously not good. And to be fair, Jace and Berta do actually still need to dodge attacks. Even after supering, I'm not sure how much they take from normals. Yes, they still have to dodge. Come on, guys, what are you doing? Oh, okay, well, they're just going to die, apparently. Well, yeah, Cooler did well. I think he is actually decent for this event, which is kind of crazy when you consider, like, there are not many units that are actually good in this event. And Cooler can tank Tech Cell Max's normal attacks for double-digit damage, even on the turns I showed where he didn't get a bunch of additional supers, and we weren't able to stall for very long. So he actually is unironically quite good, but of course, you know, there are not many units that are good in this event, but Cooler actually looking pretty decent. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.